Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to this new video. Today it's the 9th of April 2016, and in this video guys I'm gonna show you the brand new NRS release 1.8.1, which now, as you can see, it's official. It's out of the experimental phase. So what are you seeing now? It's the final process. If everything goes right, let's head over the NXT forum in order to see what are the changelogs. The good news is that the installation process has been now easier than ever because basically there is an installer. So as we can see, there are many operating system, let's say, downloading files. So this one .sh is for Linux, .exe it's for Windows, and .dmg it's for OS, Apple basically. So choose the one of your operating system and let's see. Okay, there were basically some user interface improvements, as you can see. And oh yeah, if you are going to install this, basically you have to download the whole blockchain, so don't copy and paste the blockchain if you come from a 1.7.5 version. So just in case, as always, you have to already have installed on your operating system Java 8. And okay, these are the new functions basically. Funding monitor. The new funding monitor feature provides monitoring account balances and their automated replenishment from a funding account, based on account properties set by the funding account to the monitored account. NXT assets or currency balances can be monitored. If a balance falls below the configured threshold, a transaction will be submitted to transfer units from the funding account to the monitored account. A transfer will remain pending if the number of blocks since the previous transaction is less than interval configured for the monitor. It was added the API. So there are API improvements and client user interface improvements over this release. As you can see, Marketplace has been enhanced by adding recent listings, recent purchases tables showing the last 10 goods listed or purchased. Now Marketplace listing have images. Wonderful. Image files are uploaded as prunable, unencrypted binary message attachments to the digital store. A new message file has been added. Okay. Image attachments that have been pruned are retrieved automatically from archival nodes when the user views the page. Okay, a new prunable message API. The NXT API SSLC ciphers property can be used to select which SSL ciphers should be enabled for the API server when using SSL, and some update over the technology behind NXT, which is, as you can see, Jetty, Lucene, Tika, SLF4J. Server-side add-ons. It is now possible to trigger script execution or really add any custom Java code to the server by writing a class which implements the Nxt add-on. See the example add-ons in the Nxt add-ons package. The after start and before shutdown add-ons can be used to trigger scripts to run just after the server has started and just before shutdown. Okay. Java source files for add-ons can be placed under add-ons src to be compiled with the compile.sh script. Okay, for developers only. Okay, let's move on the official 1.8.1. So the first stable release for the 1.8 series. This release does not require a hard fork, and upgrading to it is optional. Basically, in fact, it's for mainly for developers. But it will not do a rescan either. Going back to older version requires downloading the blockchain again and restoring the previous Nxt database folder from backup. So as you can see, again, API enhancements. So shared key, read message, digital store purchase, get balance, get polls, add-on framework improvements, user interface improvements for the marketplace, for the polls, shuffling tables. Okay, so this is it. You will find this link down below, guys, don't worry. So I will show you how it works, actually, the installation. So basically you head over terminal. We are on Ubuntu, as you can see. So basically cd and drag and drop the folder where is in our case this Nxt Client 1.8.1.sh. Then confirm it, and we're inside that folder. Then you have to head over that folder, in my case this one. Right click of the mouse just to be sure, properties, permissions, be sure that to tick execute, otherwise this program won't work. So yes, rename, copy basically. So let's run this. So /paste. Okay, here we go. As you can see, it will launch the installer. Choose the language of your choice and basically go on with the installation. That now it's super duper easy. So kudos, well done for this, guys. Yes. And this is it for the installation side. Let's head over maybe the folder. Let's see. Okay, so now after the installation there will be a path, basically a folder over your system. You won't have the folder like before, basically, but it will be in a path. In my case, I just chose home. So as you can see, now there are add-ons. Exactly. for the server side, you have now an uninstaller. This is the Nxt database or blockchain, as you wish. And then there are many other commands, as you can see, other than run. You have start, compile, maybe I have compile, exactly. So this is it. Then if we move over the wallet itself, basically you will find some improvements as we read in the marketplace. So let's head over it. You have to accept this, let's say, agreement in order to use the Nxt marketplace. Let's see. Okay, so as you can see, you can display images. That's really wonderful. Well done. Listing date, products, price, and the seller. And here the buyer. Really interesting. Nice to see this kind of improvements, guys, because basically if you don't have an image, it's quite difficult to, you know, to have a search. Okay, so no images, but you got the idea, basically. Really nice done. And the other improvement was I didn't purchased. I don't have my store, so I don't have this. Let's see over shuffling. So there are basically some shuffling going on. As you can see, this is the number of participants required, so it's 5. Now here we can see that there are 2 out of 5 or 1 out of 5. These are the finished shuffling, so it's, as you can see if they're done basically, or if they have been cancelled because of the lack of participants basically. So again, shuffling, it's a tool in order to mix and prevent blockchain analysis to trace back your funds basically. Okay, so there are no many other features to be seen from a normal user guide. All the improvements were for developers basically. Again, if you want to stay up to date, guys, over the Nxt world, basically all you have to do is just head over nxt.org, the forum. Here you can see a link, but basically another channel, really interesting channel, it's Slack basically. So head over nxt.org/community. You will find this link below this video, guys. Head over Slack. Basically the Nxt community has a Slack over channel, a channel over Slack, which it's called Nxt Chat, as you can see. Many channels over it. So this is more an instant messaging, which it's better than the static forum. So if you still want to be up to date, but you are not a, let's say, forum guy, I can suggest the news here over here. Let's enable it, and you will find again forum, Reddit, Nxter.org, which is really interesting news site. So basically it's like a normal newspaper over the main news related to the Nxt platform. If you want to write something about the Nxt, don't be shy and get in contact. Okay, don't let me down right now. So as you can see, you will find many news about, you know, the current and 1.8 features, some firms over the Nxt platform, how to set up your Nxt node in an old-fashioned way. And if you want to know even more news, head over the partners. As you can see, you will find the forum, the Nxt Foundation, Core Media Magazine, and some Bitcoin PR buzz news as well. So this is it. I hope you find this information useful. Let's see in the next video. Bye bye guys. This was Mr. Cluster 87. See ya.